Hello everybody. Um, Video here about again about the twin flames, and there was a lot of things happened during the process that we were over at Boston when we had a twin flame kind of like a gathering meeting, conference, whatever you title you want to put into it. And the more I find out in talking with other twin flames, I find out that it's all actually about a journey that we're learning how to detach from our attachments. So the title of this video it's actually a twin flame journey of detachments and attachments on it. So basically, what's happening is there is something it's called destiny, and I wrote one quote very at the beginning on my awakening. Surrender is to let go to the destiny that was made for you. I want to leave it out on the screen at all the time. Um, uh, you become awakened. A lot of the twin flames just getting awakened. When they get awakened, they begin this attachment to their twin. Like the twin, it's everything, which is the beginning of not understanding the soul journey. You attach so bad into it, and it's like nothing else exists in the world, I mean, you awaken in love within the soul, and the soul for the first time have this attachment to somebody else. You finally find this person who you actually can say and you can share everything. It is like the attachment of the kid to its mother at the beginning. That attachment is too strong, and most of the people like me, we have this chasing mentality, lived from the old way without realizing we are in a new way of relationship already. That we don't really have to chase. We have to actually detach from that part and evolve on its own. We need to learn how to detach from everything. One, this attachment to the twin flame. One, this attachment to the soul relationships begin. You begin to detach from the old simply because the old doesn't serve your purpose anymore. You're losing the desires for the regular relationship. You're losing the desires to be in a regular relationship. Everything that was about regular anymore does not apply to you simply because you're an extraordinary event. And during these processes of detachment, you work on yourself, you change yourself, and you attach yourself to a more higher level of existence and evolution. And every time you look at this part, you find that word, the destiny that it's made for you, it's leading you. There is some kind of force of love leading you towards your journey. And a lot of the twin flames, actually, what I find out is they are also attached so much to their twin flames, so they don't focus on themselves. They don't work on their own journey. They don't have their own experience, and they're getting stuck. They basically attach themselves so much to the old, then the new one when it comes in doesn't even work on it. So you basically been pulled and pushed at the same time, and uh, you just don't know what's going on. And a lot of the people trying to figure out this part of what I need to do, what I need to do. And you need to understand there is a three basically main things for evolution. That is a trust of the new, surrender to the new way, and let go of the changes, let go of the old, so you can order to evolve, Zoe. And lately, I've been getting some messages from other people, and there was this person. She messaged me. She's like, "Dio, I really need your help. I need to understand what is this going on with it. I love my twin flame, but I met this guy, and I can get him out of my mind. He's a little bit more stronger than my twin. Why do I do experiencing this?" And I replied to her that she needs to take a look and find the experience, what it's that all about. But 90% is that is a person, that is a soulmate, that is a someone who comes in and walks in your life simply to helping you to get unstuck, helping you to move you to somewhere, to take you somewhere, to be in a place to somewhere. Some of the people, when that kind of person comes in and tries to help them out to get them unstuck, they continue stuck to the twin flame, and all of a sudden they don't experience a new state of where they need to be going according to the destiny. And they now stand in the way of their destiny, and they stay in the way of their evolution at the same time. So it is a very hard for some of the people to do this, to let it go, to see what the part of this is, because for some of you that you cannot evolve with your twin, there's going to be someone who's going to evolve, and your attachment to the twin, it's going to be very, very heavy on you. And the whole point is you to detach of your twin. Why you have to detach of your twin? When you attach to your twin, you don't give them a time and space. They can work on themselves. You basically try to shove them all the information energetically, telepathically, written anyway, just to tell them that you want to basically have them to admit they're your twin flame, and you try to do everything it's possible so they can admit that they're your twin flame. They will admit it when they're supposed to admit it. That is their journey of destiny. They haven't surrendered their own will, and until they don't surrender their own will, they will not understand what the will of the destiny is. That is their part. Well, what about yours? So when you basically finally figure out that the only way to do it is to detach from your twin, then you find the freedom inside of you. And when you find that freedom, you begin to evolve. You begin to have a different experiences. You begin to work on yourself, fix all your issues, and most important is you gain strength in the soul. Your soul becomes more strong. And I explained this back in Boston. When you focus on your twin, you created this giant energy ball. I will call it your energy baby, for those who wants to be more technical, to put some terminology in there. Yeah, I know some of you laughing right now. Yes, Dio, we need some. Yeah. So the part is of this energy baby. Okay, you have that as soon as you wake up in the morning, you put attention and time into this energy baby, and that giant ball just grows in there, and you have nothing in return. and you go on, you're thinking about your twin flame, and you put that energy ball towards them, and you fulfill their need of love inside. They don't have to struggle, they don't have to do anything, but guess what? They don't talk to you, they don't do anything out of it. So you create this attachment of that energy ball, and that energy ball keeps growing and growing, growing, and it's big, 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 huge, until you have nothing else you to fill up. Basically, this energy ball takes all your energy, have no life. And then you learn how to detach. So to learn to detach, you actually push away your twin, have them work on their own, have to understand what the energy is, and now what you do is that energy baby that created for you and your twin, for you, from you about your twin, be more properly, it's that that energy right now, you gaining it back. So some days you may have a little straw, and just little by little it take a lot of energy, but some days you're gonna be making a straw out of the bamboo, and you're gonna be, oh yeah, I want that energy back in me. And that's how a lot of you gaining their own strength. You detach from your twin, and you will find out the things that's going on. And the destiny is destiny. For some, a lot of the people, they ask me the question, Dio, I just couldn't be with my twin. I got married again, and I have to keep on moving. I can't just sit and wait. What should I do? You need to do one thing. You need to listen your soul. Don't try to go out there and taking advices from someone. First of all, someone who is not in the twin flame, and someone who doesn't even understand what that is. There is a difference between I know and I feel. It's called experience. The experience is giving you this inner strength of understanding that you know how the things are. You already experience it in life. You have the life experience. There's a lot of people who read everything about twin flames. They know everything about twin flames, but basically they haven't really, experienced some of the parts. So your detachment will help you to attach to the universe. So if you follow the logic, you detach from the old way to attach to your twin. From your twin, you detach to attach into the universe. And then you become everything within the universe. Your final connection, it's your universe. It's God, not your twin, not some kind of like a, perfect body. You looking at for attachment within the universe. And that attachment, when it comes in inside of you, it will change everything. You will change your perspective for everything about the twin flames. You will change your perspective about completely about this journey, and then you will understand that your attachments are the ones that prevent you to be your true self, not something else but your attachments. And a lot of the people, they ask me, Dio, how can I find my attachments? Your attachments is your triggers. If you hear some kind of post and all of a sudden you get all jacked up, aggravated and everything, here is your trigger. If you read a post or read a song or watch someone else's video, okay, and there is this part of inside of you that, I don't think so that is. Why just not take a time and take a look at it more deeply? What makes you to do this rejection? Another part that it's about attachment, it's the pain, the need. I need my twin. I need her too, but it is what it is. You have to learn how to detach to be on your own. You do your own mission. Your twin is gonna be ready when they're ready. You have to keep evolving. You have to keep experience things. Even if you have to experience things with others for you to evolve, you will do it. And that's why it happens that the universe brings someone that basically it's more stronger at the moment than your twin. Why? Because your twin flame is down. Your twin flame it's nowhere to be found. Your twin flame is probably a runner that put some restraint over it towards you, simply because they don't realize what they are. They haven't been through this process of realizations to figure out the things, and they have this attachment to the three-dimensional society-based rules. They don't feel their soul, what's telling them inside. They don't feel in their heart. But anytime when they try to get into a relationship, they feel you, simply because the higher level of love they ever felt, it's with you, not with somebody else. And that attachment that they have to the 3D, I will teach them over the year, in order they to detach from it, in order they to evolve to it, in order they to be living on their truth. Because for some of the twin flames, it doesn't matter. You can bring the Library of the Congress and everything under the sun that proves that you and them are twin flames. And guess what? They were still gonna say, but you know what? And this chart says that maybe we're not. So guess what? I will listen to my ego and I will say not. Until the part of a destiny comes in, and then it comes to one thing: what if? So again, those this journey of attachments and detachments comes off because you will feel this inside of you. You will feel this detachment from your twin. You have to do it. You have to do this detachment because of yourself, not because of anything else. Your evolution depends on it. Simply because your twin doesn't play with you, that doesn't mean you don't have to play with somebody else. There is always helping given to others. So it. And this is why a lot of the times people ask me, Dio, what about those false twin flames? They just comes in, we have a great time, great relationship, great everything, but all of a sudden everything goes away. It goes away because you learn what you needed to learn. You got yourself detached from what you've been stuck into it, and now you keep on walking and keep on going. And that's how this journey is coming up. So you need to be looking at what you are attached to, why you are stuck, why you keep on going around the same circle or the same situations without any different results. If you evolve, if you moved up, if you went to the different state of existence, different higher level state of love, then you did good. Then you did great. And there's gonna be a time when you're gonna feel free. And this time when you feel free, you will understand that you let your twin to be free. They to work on their own issues. They to ask, what if that was my twin flame? What if she or he was right and I'm their twin flame? And then their soul will lead them, not you. So I'm gonna leave you with one thing about it. look for higher experience, look for higher level of understanding, and look where you are, and ask deep inside of the soul where you want to go, how far you want to be evolved, how the things you want to be, so it can be one thing: be love.